This is the very nearly fairly current show.
Popteevee. Oh, I do again.
Welcome to the Fairly Current Show. This week we have a very special guest with us, Santa Claus!
Ho, ho, ho.
Hi, Santa.
Hi, Fami.
Hi, how are you?
Warm,
Okay.
but otherwise pretty good.
I think let's try and make it more comfortable for you, so I'm going to
Thank you very much.
over here, but the...
You're a little bit old to be receiving presents this year.
No, I think I'm pretty okay to, still continue receiving presents. We can leave the little Popteevee's guy
You do
here, right?
realize that you have to write a letter in order to receive presents.
Do you do emails?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
But that's cheating.
I see, okay.
Yes.
So you prefer still a more traditionalist approach?
Handwritten, cursive.
Language
Language doesn't matter so much.
Does it have to be in English, or do you have translators?
We speak all languages.
I see. Okay. You say we. Do you mean to refer to yourself in the royal we, or do you refer to your broad base of operations, or what is the case?
The company, basically.
Oh, I see. Okay. Actually, now that a lot of people refer to Santa Claus and yourself and to the entire operations surrounding Christmas time. It is a very, very big operation, isn't it? And so you have a company.
We have we're incorporated basically in 72 countries, and we're all linked.
Okay, so it's you're an MNC lah, a multinational company.
I guess so.
Right. Yeah.
We've been around before nations existed.
I see. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about the origins of, where did you come from? I mean, of course, I'm assuming that Santa Claus is corporeal, meaning, if the company is incorporated, you must yourself be corporeal. That means, do you inherit your title, or are you a transcendental being? Okay, that's a bit hard to.
You are asking me questions that if I answer, I'd have to kill you.
I see. Oh my God,
Yes.
Santa Claus is okay. So maybe let's go to something that is probably less touchy. That doesn't involve killing me.
Less touchy.
Yeah, I think that'd be a bit weird. Santa Claus, how is the global financial crisis affecting your operations right now? If you say you operate out of 72 countries, at least 72, because I imagine that your reach, of course, is much larger than that. You have surely partners, but how is the global credit crunch affecting you? Does your operations rely on the like vast amount of liquidity, or?
Well, it's like this, right? We have essentially a whole lot of stock that we've been building up over centuries that we need to give away. So
Sorry, no. I was just thinking about this.
ho ho ho.
This boy.
Settle down.
Sorry, Santa. No. I was just thinking about this boy. But never mind. I'll tell you about his story later. Yeah, you were saying.
Where was I?
It was about your operations.
Oh yes, basically we have a lot of
Stock.
And the thing about, we can't really call it a business, because in business we have to sell something, but it's not really this stock that we sell, because we can't really make kids pay for their Christmas presents.
Right.
So we do a deal with things like PDAs, like schools, community organizations, where behind the scenes parents donate, churches, other religious organizations.
Right.
They donate, and that money comes to us, and
Does it?
we make presents for kids.
Is it tax exempt? So are you kind of like a tax haven, like one of the Caribbean?
Generally, we're registered as charities.
I see. Okay, so anyone can forward you any undisclosed sum of money and basically just do goodwill. Is that right?
Oh yes, basically, yeah, definitely. But we don't issue invoices or receipts.
Okay, but are you cutting back on your employees, on your staff, because of the, or that's not the case for you?
No. We've basically got everyone on board who we had 4,000 years ago.
I see.
Yes.
And do you have any factories here in Malaysia, or?
one or two, but
One or
I'm not
two.
going to tell you where they are.
Okay, okay. And the staff there are fine. They're okay with working for you, even though, the financial.
They don't actually know that they're working for me, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we've got like a core group of people who manage everything. Well, I call them people, but
Right. They could be ethereal beings.
they could be
or
whatever you
something.
want
Okay,
them to
right.
be, really. So we've got a core group of people who I guess you could consider upper management. And through various mechanisms of society, we set up, in some countries we use sweatshops. I mean, hey, what can I say?
Right.
But not in this country, not in
Okay,
this country.
okay, okay.
And we are pushing to, so.
Okay, okay. So, but basically, what you want to work towards. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Go on.
Carry on.
What you want to work towards is kind of like a workplace where you provide gainful employment to a lot of young people in the countries that you operate from. Do you partner with any institutions in those countries? For example, here in Malaysia, do you work with, say, Pos Laju for delivery purposes? Or
No. Well, yeah, we work with them, but
Okay.
we make sure that they're not working on the day we deliver.
I see. Okay.
So we
what-
work with them in the sense of keeping them out of our way.
I see. But what do you use them for then? For postal purposes or
Sometimes returns come through them.
I see. Okay.
Pos Laju is really good.
Right. When it comes to returns.
Yeah, when it comes to returns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a good list and a bad list for Malaysians this year? Who is the top on your list right now that you could just say, I'm going to give this guy a present, even though it's not Christmas yet, or it is Christmas, or whatever the case may be. Do you have that list? Okay, I'm gonna say a list of names, and you can just say whether you want this person's on the good list, the bad list, the good list, the naughty list.
I'll see if I can accommodate that request.
Okay, let's start with something easy. Let's start with something easy. Pak Lah.
Yes, he's on the good list.
Okay. Dr. Mahathir.
He's on the good list too.
All right. Okay. Najib. Okay, you can.
Yeah.
You
The
think
jury's
so?
out on that one.
Okay. What about Siti Nurhaliza?
Oh, she's definitely on the good list.
Okay. Do you have any preferential treatment for?
Oh no, absolutely none.
Okay. so
we are not racist, not religiousist,
okay.
not ageist.
Okay. And it's really an equal opportunity kind of a
Absolutely.
situation.
Everyone who is on either list is there purely because of their merit. We have a calculator, a computer. It looks like a calculator that works this sort of stuff out for us.
Tapi kalau macam orang orang yang tak biasa kan dengar list yang macam ni, jadi pernah tak Santa Claus ada satu macam kejadian lah katakan.
Oh, tak ada.
Tak pernah.
Kejadian
Macam
semua
saya belum
ada,
cerita
tak
lagi.
ada. Apa kejadian tak ada.
Okay, tapi Santa Claus datang kat rumah tu, kan? Lepas tu Santa Claus tekan ting tong ke, Santa Claus macam baling masuk ke macam mana? Katalah macam rumah dekat katalah kampung kayu ara katakan. Tak ada chimney ke tak?
Sini tak ada, tapi lantai
Aha.
banyak lubang.
Banyak lubang. Jadi masuk dari lubang lah.
Yalah.
Okey. Jadi macam itulah. Okey, tapi ada tak apa-apa Santa Claus nak ucapkan kepada penonton kita di Valley Current Show ni?
Ho ho ho. Ho.
Okey, terima kasih banyak-banyak Santa Claus. Thanks for being on the show.
The unwelcome word of the week is jamban. Jamban. Compliment for ass. If a bootylicious babe walks by, the word might be called out to signify approval. From the Malay word lavatory. He became more hamstuck when he saw what a jamban that Aqua had.